Welcome to Funimation 3D Kids and Family Cartoon. Today, we invite you on a magical journey to discover the legend of the banana, the story of a mother's love. Gather around as we explore a heartwarming Vietnamese folktale brought to life with vivid colors, friendly characters, and a touch of enchanting wonder. Let's dive into the story and see what makes the humble banana so special. Once upon a time, nestled in a lively village surrounded by lush green forests and sparkling rivers, lived a kind-hearted widow and her only son. Their home was simple, a cozy little hut with a fragrant garden. The mother, gentle and caring, worked hard every day to provide for her son. She loved him more than anything in the world, and he was the light of her life. The boy, cheerful and curious, was always eager to help his mother. Together, they planted vegetables, fetched water from the well, and tended to their chickens. Despite having little, their days were filled with laughter, love, and the simple joys of family life. The mother made sure her son never went hungry, sharing her food and warmth, teaching him the values of kindness and gratitude. One year, a terrible drought swept across the land. The sun blazed fiercely, and the rivers dried up. Crops withered, and food became scarce. The mother struggled to find enough to feed her son, often going hungry herself so he could have a little extra rice. Her hands grew rough and weary, but her love never faltered. As days passed, the boy saw the lines of worry on his mother's face. He realized how hard she worked, sacrificing her own comfort for him. One evening, as the stars twinkled above, the boy held his mother's hand and said, "Mother, you always give me everything. Why do you never think of yourself?" The mother smiled softly and replied, "My dear child, a mother's heart is like a gentle river, always flowing, always giving. When you are happy, I am happy. When you are safe, I am at peace." Touched by her words, the boy hugged his mother tightly. He promised to work even harder and to always cherish the love they shared. But the drought continued and their struggles grew. One day, the mother fell ill from exhaustion. Her body was weak, but her spirit remained strong. The boy cared for her, bringing her water and food whenever he could find it. As her strength faded, she called him to her side. "My son," she whispered, "never forget the bond between mother and child. It is the greatest treasure of all. If I cannot be with you, look for me in the gifts of nature. I will always watch over you." With tears in his eyes, the boy promised to remember her words. Soon after, the mother passed away, leaving the boy alone in the world. He planted a sapling in her memory, watering it with tears and tending to it with love. Days turned into weeks, and the tiny plant began to grow. Its leaves were broad and green, shimmering in the sunlight. Before long, a strange fruit appeared on the plant, long and curved, with a golden skin and a soft, sweet scent. The boy tasted the fruit and was surprised by its delicate flavor, gentle and nourishing. The villagers gathered around, marveling at the new fruit. They named it Chuối, or banana, and soon discovered its many uses. The banana was easy to peel, soft for small children to eat, and full of energy, just like a mother's care. Its shape reminded everyone of a mother's hand, curved protectively around her child. As the banana trees multiplied, their fruit became a symbol of love and devotion. People believed that the spirit of the boy's mother lived on in every banana, her kindness and warmth forever present. Whenever children enjoyed the sweet fruit, they remembered the story of a mother's sacrifice and the endless bond between parent and child. From that day forward, the banana was cherished not only for its delicious taste, but for the lesson it carried. Families taught their children to appreciate their parents, to show gratitude for every act of love. The story of the banana became a treasured legend, passed down from generation to generation. In the vibrant village, banana trees flourished, their leaves swaying gently in the breeze. The boy grew up, strong and wise, always honoring his mother's memory. He shared bananas with friends and neighbors, telling the tale of how the fruit came to be, a living reminder that love endures, even in the face of hardship. The legend of the banana is more than just a story. It is a celebration of family, kindness, and the magical bond that connects us all. The gentle curve of the banana reminds us of a mother's embrace, always comforting, always near. Whenever you enjoy a banana, think of the journey it took, from the caring hands of a mother to the heart of a child. Remember that every act of kindness, no matter how small, has the power to create something beautiful and everlasting. The tale teaches us that true love is selfless and enduring. It encourages us to care for one another, to appreciate our parents, and to share the sweetness of life with those around us. In every banana, we find a story of hope, compassion, and the magic of family. Thank you for joining us on this colorful adventure through the legend of the banana. We hope you felt the warmth and joy of this timeless tale. Remember, every family has its own story, and every act of love adds a little more color to the world. If you enjoyed this legend and want to discover more enchanting folktales and educational cartoons, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more magical adventures from Funimation 3D, kids and family cartoon. Until next time, keep spreading love and kindness, and let your heart be as sweet and bright as a banana.